Hey guys, what's up? It's Marmbot. I'm back with more Outer Worlds, and this time I do have my mic, I hope. I mean, I'm talking into a mic right now, so starting off where we left off. That makes sense. And I mean, I already know a bunch of the story past this part because I got past this part. That's basically why. So I'm probably going to be going a bit faster. If you don't understand some stuff, look it up, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably going to try and not do it like... I'll try and turn maybe
Vessel contains
half
no
an
valuable
hour
plunder.
of playing into like,
Unauthorized access of space. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada,
I don't
the
know, 15
autonomous
minutes
digital
video.
astrogator of this vessel. Please be
So
informed that I am
I hope you
authorized to
guys
use
enjoy.
violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an
I'm
elevated
not
heart
doing
rate, indicating
anything
dishonesty.
inappropriate right
Please
here.
prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks.
Oh
Prepare
yeah,
to
this is
eject
the
all boarding parties in 5, 4,
whatever.
3,
This is
2,
the ship
1.
of the guy that I fell on when I was landing. So you can go back to the video with no mic because I'm stupid.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
No.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I
Okay.
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done,
Alright,
Captain
I'm Captain
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne
I
now,
see your
boys.
powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently
The
inoperable.
music, though,
Our
just
main
kicking
drive
in.
suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must
Well,
be
we did
replaced.
that. Alright,
Astutely
there.
observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Boys, I'm a captain now.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Alright. Now I know where to go from here. Ah, wait, no, there's stuff in here that I can take.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, I suppose everything on the Unreliable
Workbench. Could repair this stuff, but I don't feel like it. You
belongs to
get a
you
bonus
now,
later.
Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
We go up there. Sure, why not?
Whoa, hey. Where'd you come from?
Alright, let's just go this way then. I can open this door? Yes, I can. Ooh. I'm gonna steal all this stuff. It's all mine now. What does using the terminal do? I don't feel like it. 15? I don't even have 15 yet. Alright, let's go. Entering Edgewater. Let's head to the town boss. Alright, and head up.
The
Can I just
grease
shoot him?
monkey, Argo?
I want to shoot him.
I'm sorry.
Seems we've got a guest. Really
Alright,
now,
here
Parvati,
we
I do
go.
wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Wrong idea.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
You guys sound lonely.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Divert power.
I beg your pardon.
Geothermal.
I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know
Little
exactly
does
how
he
you
know
may
I would
retrieve
take
it
his
without
power
frying
regulator
yourself in the process.
without them knowing. Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power shut
Nope.
down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Get the Red Bull. And when I
I
say
was not entirely sure how to tell you this.
something,
The botanical labs are not
I don't
legally
know.
inhabited, but there are people who live there.
People who live there. Well, let me get out of this
The people
conversation.
living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
Nope.
Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical
Oh
lab.
my god, you don't stop talking,
Speak to their
sir.
leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Yeah, you can come.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sorry.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yep.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Okay then. We gotta head to the botanical lab. Let's talk.
We better clear up.
Let's go that way.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Vicar
It always felt weird
Max.
in here.
I've been expecting you.
Clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic.
Yes, I am.
Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the
Vicar
sort who prefers brevity.
Maximilian.
And Ms.
I like
Holcomb
that.
as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
What's with his ear?
Curious.
You're on the
Just tagging
right.
along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would
There
talk
we
to
go.
him.
Parvati.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in
Engaging
single
in
words, and
conversation.
slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off
Depriving them
power.
of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Do I do that? Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Sure.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Some you say. Well, I've got to get going. Let's go now. Alright, we're here
Move
now,
along,
and
stranger. We don't want it. Yeah.
I'm being called a
Go
stranger.
ahead and ignore the lady with the gun.
And sexist, apparently. Hello there, Grandma with blue
If
hair.
you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside.
Oh wait, no, that's
If you're bearing
black.
illness, find a
Blue hair
place to lay your
because-
head down and I'll fetch
Blue.
you a poultice. Whatever your
Actually, is it
troubles with
blue?
Edgewater, leave
No, it's
them at
black,
the gates
right?
and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that,
must
among
be-
other things.
Can't
Green
make a
Thumb,
joke off that.
Grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such
Why do you
pretty
gotta get
trees
in
in
the
here.
way? We're just
Why,
trying to get
thank
a
you.
mission done.
You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you
Can I
often.
just be honest? This game looks
Are you staying long?
phenomenal. And this isn't
You
even the
should try
highest like
some of my
graphic setting.
tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Make peace. Let's
Reed
make peace.
Thompson, you
I wanna
here on
make
behalf
peace.
of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace then?
I mean, you guys are like fighting and having a war when you're like 600 feet away from each other. Can you just like not do that? Willing to make amends.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed
Come
knows
on.
how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Top 10 out of 10 roast right there. There we go.
You're doing this for Reed. Why?
I'm doing this so I can get off the planet.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
And I could go to the cannery.
If you're going down to the planet, you should divert your power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
Honestly, if you think about it, I kill a lot of people from the town. Or I kill a few people from here with the power.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Not even sure. Where do I go now? The geothermal master control terminal. But if I take it, then this guy's gonna get angry at me.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way?
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb. And that includes canid meat.
Ooh, it's a merchant.
Don't mess with us.
So, yeah, the guy just walked away. The meat that I'm picking up off the ground, that was already there. Yeah. We're just gonna go. We're also gonna put that awesome gear on that we just got, too. That sounds like that was the right thing to do. Totally. Because that guy just walked away and I took his stuff. That's all I did, don't worry. I didn't, kill him. I just persuaded him to check on his house. Yes.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Kill him.
That's the last of them.
Are they still coming? Get over here.
Okay, moving out. Heading back.
Yo. Alright, you know what? Let's just go. Let's go. Alright. Now we are going to head
The
in.
control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
We're going to go this way. We're gonna hit this guy.
That's the last of them.
There we go. We're gonna activate this thing. Redirect power. Plant status. Sure. We gotta activate those things.
There's 2 more. One to go.
Alright, let's reroute this then.
That's the last.
Now where do we go? Doing? Talk.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Phantom. Nah, I'm real.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Oh, you should not have.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse
What
me.
can you give me?
I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
Cool.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as
Okay.
a reminder.
What is it you do here? Back away slowly.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years.
Nah, give me
Sprat
something.
Wrangler,
Money,
Saltuna
I'm
critic,
fine.
Aetherwave personality, chairman of the board, galactic defender, Sisty Pig tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Oh, engineer, maybe you can build me stuff.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
You know
Look,
where to stop
I don't
them.
want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic
Yo, what's
adventurer.
going on?
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
How do we do
There's a
that?
behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write
Let's
it down
do
for you.
this. Alright, see ya. So we head that way. There we go. Now they're gonna attack each other and not us, I guess. Alright. So we redirect it back to Edgewater, I guess. Alright. Redirect power. Continue. To Edgewater? Guess we have to. Because otherwise everyone's dead. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my god.
System. Security patrol initiated. Pulse sweeping the area.
Oh my god, the damage. Pow, pow. Oh shoot. Boys. Can. Oh, I head back to Adele this time.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the camp.
Oh no.
That's the thing about growing old.
Oh no.
Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Tell you the exact. He needs people. He needs people
You
back.
want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery?
Dude,
Fine.
otherwise everyone's dead.
Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and
The
tell
guy
them
that
their life
walked
here
away
is over,
at the
and the only thing
merchant
left to do is
stand.
go back to
Yup.
Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I
Okay.
will never return to Edgewater. I
Well,
would
then
rather
you're dead.
die among my flowers than live under his management.
Okay, that's kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done?
What?
Or
Oh,
you
I didn't
just
mean to
looking for a
click
chance
that.
to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can.
Convince
He and I
move
are not
Reed
sharing
from-
the same
No, I didn't
four
mean to
walls
kill him.
together.
Whatever. I didn't mean to kill. I didn't mean to.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh no.
I don't have time for this.
Alright, well, guys, I decided to make a slight detour with my grenade launcher and my hammer and my AR. I've decided to run over a landmine. I've decided to go into the area that I totally didn't die from. Woo. Again, now with my ammo. You know, you could help me. There. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Alright. We gotta head to that guy. Hello.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Okay then.
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then
that.
we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But
You've
I
made
have
many
done my
mistakes.
best for this town.
come on.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not
How
look
long
like
have
much to
we
some
been
buttoned-up
Spacer's
freelancer,
Choice?
but it is my home.
How long has that been a thing? Do I attack?
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life.
Huh.
Best treatment is a good work ethic.
There.
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree?
Wow.
We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery.
Why am I
We eat
not
Saltuna here, and
surprised?
only Saltuna.
No, I kind of hate this guy. I'm not gonna lie.
The Saltuna's been a mite bland ever since Adelaide left. And we don't get as much Saltuna these days, so we've had to improvise to meet quotas.
Oh no.
We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like Saltuna in the end.
Yeah, 'cause it sucks.
Health is a state of mind, friend. Afflictions in one's body are reflections of afflictions in one's work ethic and attitude.
I don't understand
Now
any
listen,
of
I
that.
do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse. Evidence. Adelaide has a
Evidence?
secret, and I want to know what it is. If she's tending crop in her greenhouse, she's discovered something. No, but I will give you a word of advice from the Spacer's Choice Manual of
I don't
Conduct.
want
If you want to
advice.
discover the truth about someone, search their belongings.
That is great, Spacer's Choice. Thank you. Can I just kill them? Like, they have guards, but like they can't do anything. Alright, well guys, I'm gonna end this video off here. I'm either doing some heavy editing in like an hour, or just making a really long video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys really enjoyed, please subscribe. It means a lot. Just one will be 10% more than what I have now. So you get 10% of my stocks. Congratulations. I don't make money. And you can also like the video if you feel like it, or without even watching it, you can like it so that I feel better about myself. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, and roll the outro.